Yeah. What it do, YouTube? It's boy KP back with another video chat. I eat at McDonald's every 24 hours. 24 hours. I'm gonna react to it because I never seen it. I mean, I've seen this type of video like documentaries and stuff, but of course, McDonald's. What you mean by that? What do you mean, of course? What do you mean, of course? Anyways, we're gonna react to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Join our crew. Let's see what they do, chat.
Have you ever eaten at a McDonald's and thought, wow, this place is so good, I'd like to eat here every hour for the next 24 hours?
Nah,
No?
not really.
Just me? Well, maybe after seeing me do it in today's video, you'll want to as well. Just kidding, you're gonna see how much I fucking hate myself for even thinking this was a good idea. As I drive to a 24-hour McDonald's, let's talk about the 3 rules for today's challenge. First, I have to get a food item every hour of this 24-hour challenge. I can't just get a drink and call it a day. That's not fair. Second, I can't have the same food item in consecutive.
You have to get a food item every hour? That's not bad. Chicken nuggets, 3-piece, call it a day.
Hours. So if I get a hash brown 1 hour, can't have it the next hour. And third, if I skip an hour of eating even by a minute, the challenge is over and it's a failure, which honestly wouldn't be a bad thing because this is gonna fucking suck. Please do not.
So you telling me you didn't shower? Dude, I smell you through the screen, bro.
Try this at home. I am a professional dumbass. And just to show
I
how
can see.
professional of a dumbass I am, I went to the wrong McDonald's location.
Okay, so I really fucked up.
Bill decided to join me for hour 1 and went to the right location because he knows how addresses work. So in hour 1, I got my staple, a double quarter pounder with cheese, medium fries, and a Coke. Their ordering system was down. And
Hungry now, you bastard! I'm hungry. I'm not hungry now right now. I'm hungry, bro. You got me hungry now, dog.
Not me, though. I'm gonna complain later. So we finally got our food after waiting for a long time. The meal was an absolute banger, as always, and in hindsight, maybe it was a stupid decision to fill myself up right away, since this is a marathon and not a sprint.
Exactly.
Well, actually, if you think about it, this challenge is quite literally the opposite of both a marathon and a sprint. And since the food in hour 1 took so long to get, I had to get right back in line at the drive-thru for hour 2. For this hour, I just got a 4-piece of...
So you telling me this video is 23 minutes and it's a voiceover? I'm mad now, but I'm gonna keep watching though.
Chicken McNuggets because I wasn't that hungry currently. And yes, even I don't be hungry sometimes. I went through the drive-thru to test if it was faster than ordering inside. And also, since different McDonald's employees run the counter and the drive-thru, I wanted to mix it up so that none of them thought I was a crazy person. Or I should say, find out I'm a crazy person. I put on my McApron, went to McTown, and I was thinking to myself, McDonald's Chicken McNuggets are some of the best in the game, not gonna lie.
McDonald's Chicken McNuggets are some of the best in the game, not gonna lie.
One thing I also just realized today is if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, it's gonna be in this McDonald's bathroom. That bathroom.
Yo, at this point, grab a blanket, grab a pillow, and sleep at McDonald's, bro. At this point.
Bathroom was like the love child of a nuclear power plant and an active volcano. It was disgusting. Was that a good one? After hastily editing a TikTok video in my truck because I had no other choice, I went back through the drive-thru for hour 3.
God, why does my phone always fall? It's so annoying.
For my third meal, I just got the Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Since having fish from a fat...
Ew. Fish fillet, chat, is the worst menu item on the menu. Argue with your mom.
Fast food restaurant in North Ridgeville, Ohio sounds much better to do earlier in the day than later.
Might have been a real risky move to get one of these in hour 3, but God, I'm gonna have future diarrhea anyways. Haven't gotten sick of it yet. Have a feeling that will happen at some point.
Yeah, hi, it's me from the future. It will happen, and it will happen extremely badly. Okay, back to the video. I was feeling pretty good in hour 3. However, I obviously still had 21 more hours to go, and a lot could happen and will happen. And I was anxious.
Bro, an hour in between is not enough to digest food. It's just not enough. This guy's throwing up in this video, I can guarantee you.
At this point, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing those. That really wasn't that good. But for now, in hour 4, I decided to get some more work done, aka taking a BuzzFeed quiz to figure out what kind of hot dog I am. In case you were wondering, they said I was a homemade hot dog. I don't even know what that means. For this meal, I got a McDouble and a medium McCafe.
No, I don't have a phone. Could I get a McDouble, a medium McCafe?
Said, no, I don't have a phone.
What do you want from McCafe?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get a caramel?
Of course, my dumbass thought that a McCafe was a drink. For context, that's like going to Starbucks and asking them, can I have a Starbucks? The McDouble was McBangin'. Okay, that was a good adjective. I'm back. But I was shocked to see it was $3. And I'm sorry for complaining,
$3.
but weren't McDoubles like $1 a couple of years ago? Am I turning into a boomer? Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how much I spent from this eating challenge because...
Yo, chat. I went to the grocery store, right? A pound of ground beef is literally $10, bro. Chat, at some point in the future, bro, a single item's going to cost $100 in the grocery store. Like, I'm not even kidding. We're cooked. We are literally cooked, bro.
My failures can be your entertainment. As much as I was dreading being in the McDonald's parking lot going on a 5th hour, I didn't really have much of a choice.
Also, I just finished my food like 5 minutes ago, and I have 10 minutes until like the top of the hour.
So I already had to go back to eat for hour 5. I mixed it up. Oh, that was a good one. And went inside because the employees working the drive-thru gave me some weird looks. They actually didn't do this. I made this entirely up for the plot to thicken. I just got a McChicken for hour 5, which was also around $3. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was so expensive here. I hate myself. And after taking a little bit longer to inhale some of that juicy meat, I started to say to myself, I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get to me right now.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing wrong with juicy meat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We love juicy meat. We love juicy meat. What you talking about?
Starting to get at me right now.
In hour 5, my friends would be so ashamed seeing me do this if only they actually watched my YouTube videos. Carazoni, I know you're not watching this, but you still will send me 7 TikToks a day. In hour 6, I just got a small fry and a medium Coke because health and wellness is my middle name. It's actually Leon. My shirt says professional dumbass, and that's exactly what I felt like right now. Also, if you want one of these professional dumbass shirts, they come in a bajillion cool colors. You can get it at suryacht.com. It's a great way for yourself to set the bar low for people around you. That way, if you do something competent for once, they're gonna be like, wow, maybe this person...
Those shirts at least gotta be $5, bro. At least.
It isn't as stupid as I once thought they were.
I have 18 more hours to do this, and I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna do it.
That's right, a quarter of the way in, I already thought about quitting. So I decided to take a nap so that I could dream about leaving this parking lot, but you know, when you're 6'6" and paranoid, it's hard to sleep in a car, so I didn't. At hour 7, I was told by a couple friends to get the collector's meal, where I could get a collector's cup from 6 options. I wanted to get the Shrek cup because Shrek is my spirit ogre. But
they sell cups? Since when?
McDonald's employee told me that the cups were sold out, but that they would be here Friday.
I won't be here on Friday. I'll probably be in a ditch, so that's a bummer.
So for now, I just got a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal and a medium iced caramel latte. It's not called a McCafe, you guys. I found out the hard way. Also, this was the first time one of the workers recognized I was coming here a bunch.
Are you doing a food review or something, man? I'm eating here every hour for 24 hours for a challenge video. Like a social media project, I swear to God. That's awesome. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Take care.
And then another worker recognized me as well.
You enjoying yourself?
I'm trying.
So I'm looking forward to getting arrested, I guess. It was starting to get really cold out and I was freezing my McBalls off until I looked at my weather app.
So you're gonna say Mick in front of every word. Cause I'm McTight right now. That didn't sound right, sorry.
It was just 65 degrees and I was being a little dramatic, per usual. At this point, I was so tired of being in this parking lot, I really just wanted to leave and I couldn't. But that's when I realized, wait, I can't. I don't have to be at that McDonald's until all the other locations are...
Yo, buddy, you just realized that? This guy has to be matter of fact, you're a professional idiot, bro. You just realized this. So I'm thinking in my head, you could have just slept there. You feel what I'm saying, chat?
Closed. Because there is a McDonald's that is very, very close to where I live. So why don't I just go to that McDonald's and then I could go to the 24-hour McDonald's later tonight? How the f am I this stupid?
Yeah, you are dumb. But bro, like, what was I gonna say? Look, I forgot what I was gonna say because of how stupid you are. You literally, I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
Stupid. I went on a 3.5-mile walk and it was great to get some fresh air that didn't smell like fried food.
God, it feels so much better. It feels so good to get fresh air.
So for hour 8, I was actually excited to go to the McDonald's closest to me. I came up with the most genius loophole to help me do that.
Yeah. Premier protein caramel shake.
Gosh, these ads.
Ride or die. 30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Let's go.
I would go to McDonald's.
What I'm saying though is, chat, if he stayed at the other McDonald's, they would have cooked him out. Actually, no, they wouldn't kick him out, but they would have got tired of seeing him, bro. I'm tired of seeing you already, bro.
McDonald's at the end of 1 hour and the beginning of the next so that I could go back to my apartment and sleep. I wouldn't be able to do this later tonight back at the 24-hour McDonald's, so I made sure to prioritize rest right now. This McDonald's didn't have the collector's meal either, so instead I got a hot fudge sundae. Why do I keep doing these things to myself? You might as well call me Dear Maria, count me in at this point because I was feeling all-time low right now. Yeah, I know, that was really bad. Sorry. Until an employee at the McDonald's recognized me, and that absolutely brightened my spirits.
Have a good one.
Wait, can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
Your face looks so familiar.
Why is that?
Wait, oh my god. Can I please take a picture of you?
Sure. All right, 3,
Aw.
2. Okay, I think it worked.
Oh my god, perfect. Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, I'm Joey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you, I appreciate it. You really made my day. All right.
Aw.
Yeah, you too.
So Brooklyn, thank you very much for doing that. You have no idea how much that really brightened my day. I needed that. I haven't had the hot fudge sundae at McDonald's for the longest time, and it definitely hit the spot. And yes, maybe that spot was the gag reflex in my stomach, but a spot was hit nonetheless.
I haven't had one of these in so long. It's so good. And the best part is the McDonald's ice cream machine isn't broken.
As part of my newfound strategy, I had to immediately get back in line for hour 9. Yes, I would have double the food, but as a result, double the time to get some rest in. I decided to double my dessert intake as well and get a small vanilla twist cone. I haven't had one of those either from McDonald's.
Yo, he's cooked, Chad. His stomach is cooked. You're about to have diarrhea for a full day, bro. Literally.
Since many moons ago. So getting it.
Hey, Joey. Can I smell it? No? I can't smell it? No? Sorry.
Now is very Mick nostalgic. That one didn't work at all. I then went back to my place to take a hot girl nap. I don't know why I said that. This is exactly how long it felt like I slept, like 60 seconds. And yes, now I understand what people mean when they say 60 seconds is a long time.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
For hour 10, I got a double cheeseburger and a medium Sprite. And thinking about it currently, it's wild to look back at all the food I've had in the first 10 hours, and I'm not even halfway done yet. But I tried being optimistic and was thinking my future would be as bright
He don't look full, though, Chad. I'm gonna keep it a stack. He just doesn't.
as the McDonald's drive-thru menu, which nearly took out my eyesight. I took a sip of my drink, and oh my goodness, I forgot how good McDonald's Sprite tastes. It was like crack in the 80s. And for context, I've never had crack and was never born in the 80s. The double cheeseburger also hit the spot, and that made me pose the question, what is the difference between the McDouble and the double cheeseburger? Is there a difference, or are they just two different names on a menu? Please let me know in the comments. Immediately after finishing my meal, I went back inside for hour 11, except I lied. I didn't go back inside because the inside was closed at 10 p.m. You just hate to see it, don't you? I was so McCooked in my brain, I started singing Justin Bieber songs, I guess.
And if you think that I'm holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
Yeah, you're McCook.
For this hour, I just got a hamburger. Another point I forgot to highlight in this video, I didn't redeem or earn any McDonald's points whatsoever.
Hey, Rego Lewis. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Rego Lewis.
Might be like, why didn't you do that? It's because I'm a fucking idiot. However, after having my hamburger, I was actually feeling good, surprisingly. Once again, it felt good to get some fresh air, work off part of the insane amounts of fast food I've consumed thus far, and I started having a lot of heartburn. Oh, sorry, I didn't know we were just listing positive things. For hour 12, the closest McDonald's to me closed, so that meant I had to go back and spend my time at the North Ridgeville location that was open for 24 hours, which I wouldn't be able to leave here for a few more hours, and I wasn't looking forward to that, but in order for me to complete this unnecessary challenge, I think I have to do that. At the drive-thru, I ordered 2 apple pies and a small root beer, and I was so delusional, I started acting like my name was Tanner. If your name is Tanner, I'm sorry, but I'm right. Root beer is proof that there is a God. It is such a top-tier drink, and this is my first time having the apple pies at McDonald's, and wow, it will certainly not be my last.
Oh my god.
At the start of hour 13, I was feeling like McCrap, so I wanted to do something before I got my
Who's
hunger
this?
back. And that's when I looked out right in front of me and saw the thing that I must do. Go to the car wash. Yes, a car wash. One of my top 3 favorite ways to clean my car that also costs money. Except no, I won't. The parking lot was closed, so there was no way of getting in. What a fucking buzzkill. Also, the inside is closed, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna take a nice steamy McDump later since my stomach is very upset right now. For hour 13, I got a spicy McCrispy, which might have been my dumbest order of the challenge so far, not because, you know, it was bad or anything, but because it's spicy. You know, the name Spicy McCrispy has spicy in it.
Yeah, it's spicy, all right.
And I was just complaining about how upset my stomach was 7 seconds ago, so that was a bad thing. The McCrispy also sounds like a doctor on Grey's Anatomy, and it's not as good as the Chick-fil-A or Popeye's chicken sandwiches, but nevertheless, it was a good sandwich. I just pulled nevertheless out of my ass right there. After seeing a McDonald's billboard that didn't make any sense.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. A double is greater than a home run. No, it's not.
I really got the urge to use the bathroom, and I had to figure out where I was gonna go since the McDonald's bathroom.
Bro, just go outside in the woods, drop to a squat position, you know what I'm saying? And then wipe yourself with a leaf. Call it a day, bro.
Was closed. But that's when I opened my eyeballs and saw a Sheetz that was across from the McDonald's that I could use the bathroom at. Except the men's bathroom was closed. So I was like super McFucked now. But then I used my eyeballs again for visionary purposes and saw a BP gas station that was across the street from the Sheetz that was across the street from the McDonald's. And I thought to myself, I've never been so happy to use a BP bathroom in my entire life.
I've never been so happy to use a BP bathroom my entire life.
And after losing a decent amount of weight at said bathroom, I came to the realization that something had to change about this project. I was really struggling physically and mentally. This project was not sustainable, but like I just couldn't leave. And that's when I realized, yes, you can leave, you fucking idiot. We literally just discussed this earlier in the video. And kids, this is exactly why I should plan my YouTube videos, because I never do. And it's failing me. But before doing that, I took a fake nap in the parking lot for the cameras and the plot. And for hour 14, I really wanted dessert very badly, but it's illegal for McDonald's to serve dessert at night, apparently.
Would I be able to get an Oreo McFlurry?
No, that machine's already shut off for the night.
So I
The
just got
machines are shut off for the night. Bro, I never heard that a day in my life, bro. What do you mean the machines are off for the night?
Instead. However, what was not great was the 2 cookies being $2.
Excuse me?
$2?
I don't know when McDonald's decided that they were going to be expensive, but I've had it at this point with the meal prices.
Two of these
Buddy,
for $2.
you are a millionaire. What are you talking about? It's expensive. Okay, never mind. Maybe you're not.
This is crazy. Hear me out though. They are really good. They're very good.
And honestly, I waste a lot of money in these videos anyways. At this point, I was able to finally go back home and prepared for taking the most devious nap in NFL history.
I would love nothing more than for this to be the best hour of sleep I've ever received in my entire life. So, good night. Round 2.
And spoiler alert, this nap was one of the worst I've ever had. And the worst part was, my car was starting to smell like shit.
Dude, this car smells like shit.
I then headed back to the 24-hour McDonald's for the final 2 hours before being able to go to the location nearest my place. I also realized at this point, I've been to McDonald's in 15 different hours, and
I don't think I've gotten a Big Mac today.
You want a Big Mac?
I don't think I've gotten a Big Mac at all.
Where you're cooked.
So that's what I decided to get, except there was one huge problem here.
Dude, he's gonna wake up. He's gonna take a nap and he's gonna wake up. He's gonna be in the hospital, literally, chat. It's cooked.
Thank you for stopping. At this time, we're only accepting cash.
And I don't carry cash because...
Oh, why didn't you just stay at one McDonald's, bro? Why didn't you just stay at one McDonald's, bro?
I'm a stupid millennial that wants to raise my interest rates and lower my credit score.
I will be back then. I'm gonna go get cash.
So I only had 10 minutes to somehow find cash, otherwise the challenge was over. Actually, maybe this was a good thing. I went to the BP that was across the street from the Sheetz, that was across the street from the McDonald's, if you remember, and got some money out of the ATM before heading back to McDonald's at 3:55 a.m. and being able to order on time. Hooray, thank goodness I can continue to suffer for the next 9 hours.
I think I'm just grumpy at everything right now.
I got my coveted Big Mac meal with a small high C, which also is one of the greatest drinks of all time. And I got back to talking to the McDonald's cashier I had chatted with previously.
This video, I'm literally losing brain cell after each second. After each second that has gone by, my brain cells have vanished. Buddy, stay at this McDonald's and lock the freak in, bro.
What's happening?
Still at it, man?
I'm trying.
His name is Jay, and he was super hospitable and kind.
Thank you.
I need the secrets, man. I need the secrets, man.
What secrets do you want?
What you mean? To the YouTube. Eventually, I'm, branch out and start doing some like that?
Man, I've been doing content for a while, and I've been persistent and consistent. I guess like eventually you just kind of find out what you like doing.
What, like a couple years maybe? More than a few years?
Yeah, I think a couple years is good. Give yourself a couple years. Like I made videos on like Cleveland Browns rants and stuff like that, and now I make food content. Like you just kind of just find yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of praying too, so that typically helps.
Yeah.
Facts.
So.
That's what's up. I want to do that eventually, man.
You should, man.
That'd be nice.
What's your name?
I'm Jay.
Joey.
Joey?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll see you around, bro.
Sounds good. I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
He sound like a freaking dope guy to be around, bro.
All right.
And that kindness for a man questioning his entire life being physically and mentally at 4 a.m. like really went a long way. So Jay, thank you so much again for being so kind, and I hope your YouTube career takes off here soon.
Crazy how this challenge that I completely made up and am the governing body of the rules almost was over. Guys, I'm not
What the heck? Are you on drugs?
I'm not kidding. I've watched this back like maybe 10 times. What did I just say? I have no idea. What was that? I was so delirious. What was that? All right, sorry. Back to the video. That was crazy.
For not having much of an appetite, I really ate and drank my meal very quickly. And yes, even I surprised myself on how stupid I can be. Since it was after 4 a.m., the menu changed from dinner to breakfast items, which means it was a whole new ballgame for this professional dumbass, Surreyat.com. However, I still didn't have an appetite at all, so I just got a hash brown.
Bro, he's wasting gas. He's wasting money. Like, he's just, I don't know.
Jay still thought I was crazy for doing this, but deservedly so.
That's from
Yep.
249?
Yup.
Wait! You got a hash brown before. I remember.
Their breakfast is one of the best in the game, if not the best. I've never had a bad experience here. Minus like,
Am I tripping or he had a hash brown already, chat?
you know, the impending diarrhea. I drove back home to take a big boy nap after, why the f did I say that? I drove back home to take a big nap after a McVentful couple of hours before I realized I never ate my hash brown. So I stopped in my apartment parking lot to do so.
I also realize right now that the video is vertical and not horizontal. I don't give a shit.
I was in a lot of pain still, more so than before, so I was hoping a nap for an hour or so would change that. And guess what? It didn't. I may have napped a few times at this point, but none of it was restful sleep.
Oh, I don't have a desire to do this anymore.
Honestly, I had no desire to do this anymore.
Huh?
This
You just
was
said
probably
that.
the first time I was genuinely worried about my health, or worse, not finishing this project. I got a breakfast item that was actually somewhat healthy. Fruit and oatmeal. Also, why the f are the screens at McDonald's so bright? Is McDonald's run by moths? The oatmeal was good. Was not a fan of the diced apples being in here, but also like I was literally the one that put them in. Since this was a very healthy meal, it justified eating like McShit the rest of the time, I guess. And if you're wondering what it's like to have poor nutrition and sleep deprivation at the exact same time, here's a clip of me experiencing that.
I feel like everybody should appreciate. I know what I'm trying to say.
After making sweet McLove to a bowl of oatmeal, it was time for hour 18, so I went inside because it was finally open. And if you could believe
18, bro. What the? This guy's a lunatic.
it, my appetite was even smaller than before, because that's what happens when you eat more food. Your appetite goes down. So I decided to look for the smallest food item on the McDonald's menu to help me with my suppressed appetite. I decided that would be getting a sausage patty, which was somehow $2. How the f
Are
is
you
the
sick?
sausage patty 50 cents more than the entire Costco hot?
Bro, just for a sausage patty, he's paying $2, chat. I'd rather get a weenie. I'd rather get a glizzy.
Hot dog meal McDonald's. But anyways, it was pretty good. I ate in like 10 seconds. After getting pissed off that the sun was out because it was hurting my eyes.
It's like real beautiful outside. The sky is great. The sun's gonna rise. It's gonna be great. Yada yada yada. I don't give a shit.
I went back and did something. Did I A, take a nap, B, go to sleep, C, take a huge dump, or D, take a huge dump and then try to sleep and only sleep for 15 minutes? If you guessed D, you are correct. I fucking hate myself.
Yeah, GG's.
What is wrong with me?
Hey, buddy, that's going right through your stomach, bro.
sleeping for an hour.
For the rest of the challenge, I decided I would still do my loophole strategy of eating at the end of 1 hour and the beginning of the next, because honestly, that was the only thing that was going to save me at this point.
I don't feel too great about this.
I was delirious, I was physically weak, and I was pushing my mental sanity more than any other eating challenge I've done at this point. It made me significantly question if I was doing the right thing or if I just didn't want to give up. For now, my appetite came back a little bit, and I got a sausage McMuffin with egg and an orange juice. I very much struggled to get this meal down and severely questioned whether or not to finish this project, because anything besides watching the movie Cats sounded better. The meal came with a drink, so it made me really appreciate how much I love having a free OJ. I meant orange juice, by the way.
The sun's shining.
We weren't even thinking about.
It's shining and it's real bright. I'm not a fan right now.
I immediately had to turn around and go back in for hour 20. I felt like at this point, honestly, if I ate anything else, I would throw up. So I had to think of something even smaller on the McDonald's menu that I could get so that I, just like would survive. And that was a side of sausage gravy, which was 59 cents. How is that 59 cents and a sausage patty is $2? Does McDonald's understand how money works? The sun was really hurting my eyes from just existing, so I decided to eat the rest of it on my way back home. Wait, that doesn't even make any sense because I was outside. The sun is out more outside. I didn't care about finishing the project. I just cared about like surviving, because that's how horrible I felt at this point. Normally I build stuff up for the plot to thicken. I was not doing it here. I really felt unwell. At 9:50 a.m., the vicious cycle continued. The more times I napped, the harder it was to function. The more times I ate, the harder it was to go back and eat.
I honestly feel like I could throw up any second. I feel sick. I feel very nauseous. I have 10 minutes to eat something in the 9 o'clock hour for hour 19.
Dude, I would stop right here.
21.
Dude, Joey, I would stop.
Trying to make a good video, and it made me distort what was more important: my well-being. And
is he gonna make a chat?
But also my priorities are whack. I got another hash brown at hour 21, and I took 2 bites of it, and I could not finish it. So I thought, hey, maybe if I got a drink at hour 22 with some carbonation in it, that would help me consume the hash brown. And I totally made that up, by the way. I don't know if that's actually a thing. In hour 22, I made McDonald's have to consider getting new pipes for their plumbing, because I really did a number to that bathroom. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say I was returning my McDonald's. Sorry, that was gross. I got a cookie, and that was it. And remember how I said I was gonna get a drink? Well, I didn't remember, apparently, because I didn't get one. I just got a cookie. And at this point, after feeling nauseous, tired, and defeated all at the same time, I decided,
I think I'm gonna call it here.
and it was gonna be the first project I'd ever shut down before completing it. But after I recorded that, that's when I got my appetite back. I caught myself eating my hash brown, so I turned back on my camera and started filming it.
I just can't give up.
And then I ate my cookie. I'm telling you guys, like, I was ready to quit. Like, I was ready to go. But then I started eating again, and I was like, all right, let's just try and see what happens. So I took another shot of Pepto-Bismol.
God, please help me. 2 more meals left.
Went down for a very pointless nap that would ultimately end up hurting me before going back for my final 2 hours of eating at McDonald's every hour for 24 hours. Oh, sorry. You're still here? Okay, anyways. So you might be asking yourself, did I finish the final 2 hours? Yes, I did. I got a small fry and a small Sprite in hour 23, and being the professional dumbass that I am, I got a small chocolate milkshake in hour 24.
Dude. You're gonna have to see a doctor, bro. Because when you take a dump, I'm probably gonna smell it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably will smell it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even, no, let me stop.
I'm not proud of myself for finishing this project, to be honest with you. Like, yes, I am a professional dumbass, but at this point, I was being more of an amateur dumbass. So next time, I'm gonna take better precautions of myself, and I don't recommend that you do this. Just because I'm an idiot doesn't mean that you have to be. And also, like I promised, the amount of money I spent in the 24 hours I was at McDonald's was only $104.14, which is actually pretty crazy to think about, because that wouldn't even get you 5 meals at Five Guys.
I know what I like.
That's facts. $100, chat? That's grocery. That's literally grocery money right there.
This American pie with the high Q. Oh my, I do. Just fly right through. We'll get high as the kite in the afternoon.
New challenge alert. I did nothing but sleep for a week. I think that's gonna commence right now. Thanks for watching. Please do not do this. This is the worst challenge yet. I can't wait to say that again in the future.
Dude, W. W, 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 and a W.